I'm Carly.
Hey, welcome back to Chloe YT. It's your girl Chloe, and today, y'all, I'm showing my face. If y'all want to look like this, what I look like, I'm a kid, y'all. Okay, I'm a kid. Today, we're gonna watch into an MSA story called, aka my story. It's MSA. That's all I'm gonna say. Can't speak right now. It's called A Story of Living in Shadow. So let's hop into it.
Carly, and this is my crazy story. Before I continue, please like and subscribe. I was born to a single mom who worked very hard to raise me and my twin sister Blake. Blake was born with a rare condition that impacted her kidneys, and she was always sick. Since mom was busy juggling things at home and work, it was my duty to
I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. Single moms are like kind of the best moms ever. I have a single mom myself, y'all. She is like, oh my gosh, she's just perfect though. So she does work hard, but she's like she doesn't have us looking after each other. I mean, our sister's like 2 years apart, but she's taking care of two babies at once, especially with the medical bills that's piling up and up and up for the Blake. Not me having to look right there to see her name for Blake because of her kidney problem, which is really sad because that's really hard on a kid. But yeah, so.
look after Blake. You can't eat milk with your hands. Drink it. Blake,
Idiot.
don't chew on your gross shoes. Even mom was extra paranoid about Blake, and she hardly paid attention to me. Like this one time when I was 6, mom had to leave for some urgent overnight office trip, and she dropped us off at the neighbor's place. These are
hmm
Blake's medicines. You know she drinks chocolate milk before sleeping, and I've also packed her favorite.
Okay, so is this like her babysitter or something? Cause that's what it seemed like. It must be her babysitter. Also, y'all got my gaming headphones on while I'm recording because I do.
Favorite pink night clothes. Wait,
What about
where's my
her?
stuff? The bag's
Oh,
too small to carry both your things, but hey, I packed your toothbrush. You'll be okay, right? I wanted to say no, but mom already looked tense, so I nodded
girl,
and
I
she
would have said
left. Everything was
no.
going great, but right before bedtime, I went to get milk for Blake and I heard a huge thud. I rushed to see Blake crying on the floor with a bleeding nose.
Dang.
Apparently, Blake was jumping on the bed with the neighbor's son, and he thought it would be fun to push her off of it. Thankfully,
Okay, we got a little bully child over here. I bet y'all the mom gonna be like, hey, she gonna sue the neighbors. It's either she gonna sue the neighbors or she gonna be like, you child, you are the reason my child is bleeding. I don't care if you're my child. I am disowning you. Goodbye.
the injury wasn't big, but when mom found out, she went ballistic on me. Carly,
Mm,
I trusted you to look after her. And I
that
did.
ain't her
I was
mom.
just getting her milk like you asked me to. And she's okay, Mom. Everyone falls sometimes. Your sister isn't like everyone else. After that day, Mom banned both me and Blake from participating in.
See, that's the thing with siblings. When one of them get in trouble, it's like a domino. When one of them fall, the rest of them just come crumbling down. But me, and my sister, my mom not even like that. If you in trouble, you in trouble. If you weak, you stay home. We going out. That's how my mom is.
Any extracurriculars at school or playing in the park afterwards like other kids. I was always stuck at home with Blake, so I never really got a chance to make new
That's
friends.
so
And those
sad.
at school joined clubs and got busier. I missed having a normal life, but Blake needed me more.
You
Mom got
your
more
mama.
paranoid with time and took special care preparing food for Blake. I knew how tired she was, so I'd get by with frozen meals. And over time, I started taking comfort in junk food, eating candy bars from the hospital vending machines while I sat and
That's what you call stress eating, girl. If you gonna stress eat, do it like with some, put some candy bars in a salad or something. I'm sorry, y'all. I sound so stupid right now, but yeah, put at least like take a little candy bar, just a little trying to sprinkle on your little salad or something. That's so stupid. But
waiting
yeah,
rooms for hours. By 13, I was much bigger than most girls my age. One time, our aunt was visiting.
yeah. See, like you get really insecure about those things because, like me, I'm overweight. Like I'm supposed to be like under 100 pounds, but I'm like a little over, and I have crop tops. It's just like I'm wearing one right now. But yeah, I don't wear shorts because I have insecurities about my legs. I have scars. I have things that I want the world to know. When I'm more comfortable, I'll tell y'all that. But as a girl, we have enough insecurities. I'm not saying boys don't have insecurities because they probably do, but as a girl or a young woman or woman, whatever you identify as, not trying to throw no hate, it's very stressful. We already have insecurities. We already have problems. Most girls be like, I don't have any insecurities. I'm perfect. But we all like deep down have something that we don't like about ourselves. I love myself personally, but some things, if I had the opportunity to change, I would change. Point blank. Period.
Visiting us, and she hadn't seen me and Blake in a while. Look, I bought you girls matching outfits.
I look a
Go
little
on, try it.
small.
I'll just wear it later. What are you saying? Come here. Aunt pulled me to her and tried her best
See, this is why you don't let nobody shop for you. You gotta go and you gotta get it yourself. She be trying to shop for us. She don't know our taste, but it's good that she at least care.
to fit me into the dress, but it barely got past my
Oh, she
neck. I
choking.
was so embarrassed. I went to my room and didn't come out till Aunt left. Don't be so sad now. So what if you're a little bigger? Easy for you to say. You don't have to wear clothes 3 times your age. You're thinking too much. Here, I got you these. Blake's health improved as we got older, and by
I
16,
bet the
she
mama's
was
still
much better
baby
and put on
born.
medication to manage her condition. Soon after, Mom got married, and a year later, she delivered my twin brothers, Jake and
First of all, twins are rare. Triplets are especially rare. If you have anything besides one baby, you are rare. And for the fact that she did it twice, girl, somebody better auction her before I do.
I was happy for Mom, but I could tell Blake wasn't adjusting so well. Oh, I want to pluck out my ears, they cry so much. I know for a fact Jonah hates me. He farted and gave me the stink eye. That one's a devil. I knew Blake didn't mean that. She just missed Mom since she was busier than ever. And I tried my best to make Blake comfortable, but she was constantly throwing tantrums and
I know. What the bagels do to
hardly
you?
ever helped me take care of the boys. Jonah pooped his pants again. Quick, hand me a nappy.
I don't know what that
Great.
is.
What's that? Forget it. Can you just warm up the milk?
Like I said,
Actually, I don't feel so well. I'm getting a headache in my stomach. I mean, a stomach in my headache.
it's
You
good.
get the point, right? And when I asked
No.
Mom to hire a babysitter, she just gave me a lecture on money and expenses. My grades were getting affected too.
How do you get an E? You feel somebody did the teacher give you an E? I don't understand, y'all. I don't really understand. But yeah, parents don't realize you're not supposed to take care of your younger sibling. Like that's not the reason we came into the world. We came into this world. I don't know why, but it's not to take care of our younger siblings. I can
Too,
tell you
and
that.
I was an overall mess. I knew it had something to do with my eating habits, so I started taking care of my health. I went
Yes,
for
girl.
runs, ate better, and over time, I could see the results. One day I was jogging when I saw someone taking my picture, hiding in a bush. I caught him by the
Stop
collar and
it.
dragged him out. What do you think you're doing? I just thought you were pretty. I'm good at taking pictures. Here, have a look. Wow, that's me? I mean, yeah, whatever. But you should be asking me first rather than acting like a
Sorry, I'm letting y'all. It's like 12 a.m. and I'm super tired. I've been up all day, so sorry about the
creep.
yawn.
I get it. I'm sorry. Can I make it up to you with
I'm
some
trying to stay
coffee?
awake.
Fine, but I want a copy. Deal. Eli and I went to a coffee place close by and
Eli,
hit
I
it
like
off
that name.
instantly, and soon we became good
It's
friends.
better
He was
Travis
into
though.
filmmaking and would always have his camera around his neck. Watching him, I got interested and tried my hand at handling a camera too, and it was love at first sight. Okay.
Okay, so I get this because my sister, she's been a YouTube viewer for over a year now. She's at like 370 something subscribers. And growing up, I was watching Sis vs. Bro, Gamer Girl. I was like, that's really cool. That's really cool. And now me finally getting that is like, ooh, okay, spicy, I see.
So that's how you focus. Now look at that sunset. Beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, you know so much about the camera. It's really fascinating. I've always wanted to make
Fangirl.
movies, and I love the ocean too. I'll tell you a secret. I'm part mermaid. Oh, yeah? Prove it. Eli got up from the rock he was sitting on and started doing an awkward dance, flapping his arms like fins. Okay, I believe you.
Yeah, hilarious. Ha ha ha, I'm falling out my chair laughing. Literally, ha ha ha.
Well, good, because I was afraid I'd have to splash you with my tail. Really? That was on your mind?
What
Well,
tail?
that and something else. With that, Eli jumped down and pulled me in for the most magical kiss. Eli and I started dating soon after, and I decided to make him finally meet Blake. So the next time he invited me out, Blake tagged along. But the moment she saw him, she burst out laughing.
You look so stupid. This is the guy you're talking about.
Oh my god! Where did you get that shirt from? Your grandpa's closet? Actually, yeah, he has a really good
Women
shirt
want me
collection. Do you like
fish
it? I can get you one. Ew, no thank you. I'd rather
I'll
wear a
actually
tent
put
than
that
slip into
somewhere.
something so cringe. Come on, Blake, that's not very
It is
nice.
crazy. It's
What? I'm
hilarious.
kidding. I'm sure Ebola can handle a few harmless jokes. Eli. Blake made it painfully obvious that she didn't want Eli around, and even though Eli kept his cool, I knew she made him uncomfortable. Then one time, Eli invited me and Blake to the launch of his dad's new restaurant. I appreciated the effort he was making with her, and I hoped she would too. But I was so wrong, because minutes into the event, Blake threw a massive tantrum over pickles.
I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I love me some pickles. Pickles are like when I was younger, I used to eat cucumbers. That's what made me love pickles. I used to hate pickles, but they're disgusting. I used to love cucumbers though, and then I stopped eating cucumbers, and I was like, "Ew, I don't like that." So I started eating pickles, and pickles, and pickles, and now I like cucumbers, and I like making my own pickles at home. My mom, it's the whole thing. So yeah,
What do you mean you're out of pickles? Pluck them from a tree or something. Could
you're
you
stupid.
please keep it down, Blake? Everyone is staring. So, you care about all these fancy people, but not your sister? No
Hi,
one
baby.
understands me. I just had a very big
Bruh,
lobster and I feel like throwing up. You know pickles calm me down. This is such bad customer
I
service.
was
Hey, you have
foul.
pickles, and you, and you. And then she started taking
Not this guy, literally taking a fork and knife like it's a piece of steak. Put
pickles
some
off of
potatoes in.
everyone's plate till Eli intervened and dragged us outside. What's the matter with you, Blake? What? It's not my fault your party sucks. At least I brought some entertainment to it. Blake, let me handle this. Eli, I'm really sorry for the mess, but what? Your sister's not normal. And you are? You're so boring. If someone stole your identity, they'd give it up because it sucks. You really need to watch your tongue. And you need to watch your hands around my sister. Guys, please. Before I could say another word, Blake started hyperventilating and fainted. We immediately took her to the hospital, where
I
the
got a
doctors
feeling she
told me that she
faking
passed out from anxiety and
it.
high blood pressure.
Yeah.
Thankfully, she was out of danger. I'm really sorry about Blake, but that girl's out of control. You've got to draw a line somewhere.
See, I get like it's like I don't know how to explain it. She crazy, but like your siblings come first. Like always, they come first.
Where? You saw what happened, Eli. You can't just scream at her like that. She's my sister. I can't be around her, Carly. This is going to be a problem. I wanted to stop Eli, but there was nothing more I could say. Blake was my sister, and she came first. I didn't meet Eli for a few days, and a week later, he told me that one of his movies that I'd helped him with had gotten selected for a local film festival. He wanted me to come, but Blake was still recovering, and I couldn't leave her alone. But when he came back, he told me something shocking. Everyone loved the movie, Carly. One of the biggest film schools in New York wants to take us both in on full scholarship. How amazing is that? I don't know what to say, but I don't think Mom would let me.
Them bagels in her hand telling me she's going back to them bad eating problems. I see it in your cheeks in a little bit. I'm just joking, but why dye your hair? And but not dye the eyebrows. I don't know if y'all see it, but the hair, eyebrows just not hitting. But okay.
Me go to New York, Eli. You're a great filmmaker, Carly,
Yeah,
and
cause the
you should give it a fair shot. And think about it. You could finally live your life on your terms. God knows you need it. I was numb for a second, and then I felt like someone gave me new wings. It did sound like an amazing opportunity. All I had to do was convince Mom, but when
I
I
would just
told her,
leave.
she
Speak
looked
out.
at me like I'd
Tiptoe,
asked her
tiptoe.
for her kidneys. Have you gone crazy? You can't move to New York. Your life is here with me and Blake. I applied to this marine biology course on behalf of both of you, and you got.
I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I love animals so much. I wanna be a dolphin trainer. I kind of do, cause we went to the aquarium for my fourth grade field trip. So Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Never
Guys
know what the
got in
future
on
holds.
scholarship. This was always the plan, and it's the right one. But that's not what I want to do. I want to make movies. I'm really good at this. Everyone says that. Everyone or Eli? Who's Eli? Just this dumb boy she's dating. I'm sure he's the one who's filled your head with this sawdust. How can you even think about leaving me?
Sorry
I
about that.
just want to do what I want for once. Can't you give me a few years from my own life? Ugh,
Nope.
stop being so dramatic. And not another word about this movie business, Carly. You'll stay here with us. Is that
So, Mom, she supports us in anything we want to do. Like, she bought us headphones. She got us things, everything to get us started with YouTube. But the thing is, she don't just give it to you. You gotta earn it. That's the thing with her. She can't just say, "Oh, you want a TV? Here's the remote. It's set up in your room." This actually is my TV remote. Oh yeah, I do have a TV in my room. It's like right there. It's right there. But yeah, you have to earn that. Okay. These headphones, you gotta earn them. These shoes, gotta earn them. This shirt, you gotta earn them. That bed, you gotta earn it. Can't just give it to them.
clear? Mom left, and I turned to Blake angrily. You couldn't take my side for once? What did I do? Oh, you mean telling Mom about Eli? I don't think she even noticed. I left the room angrily and didn't speak to Mom or Blake for the next few days. I thought I could confide in Eli, but suddenly he was acting really cold. Every time I tried to talk to him, he would turn the other way, till one day I finally cornered him after class. Am I imagining things, or are you ignoring me? Neither. I'm just busy. So, I told my mom I want to make movies, and she went bonkers, but look, Carly, you and your family have issues, and I don't want to get in the middle of it. Do whatever they
And she really liked him. That's crazy.
say. But you told me to live my life. You said,
You did
yeah,
say
I
that.
did. And now I'm saying, I don't care. You'd choose your clown sister over everything. I've seen
Clown sister. Now, one thing about it, that sister might be crazy, but you ain't gonna talk about my siblings to my face like that. Like her, I'll be jumping. Me and my sister be jumping him. Like my mom, come on in, girl. Bop, bop, bop. I
that. So good luck, but I don't think I can be with you anymore. Eli, wait!
didn't like
Tell
you
your
no way.
sister she won. I felt frozen in my place as Eli
What does he mean by she
walked
won?
away, and a week later, he left for New York. I couldn't believe he'd just dumped me like that. I felt so bummed out that I didn't come out of my room for days, and
Girl,
Blake
get over
was the
him.
biggest pain in the butt. Come on, we need to go shopping.
Girl, leave her alone. She don't want to talk to
It's
you.
painful to watch you in those
It's your fault.
pajamas. I'm not in the mood, but
You
I
were in the
am.
same outfit the
Also,
whole
we'll have a nice
time.
lunch, watch a movie, just like old times. I said
No,
I'm not in the mood. Back off.
be careful before she faint.
Jeez, why are you so snappy? Because of that stupid boy? He wasn't stupid. I loved him, Blake, and now he's gone. Because I chose you over him, like always. And you don't care about my feelings, like always. Carly, just leave me alone. Blake left with a small face, and I felt kind of bad, but I was too mad to go
Don't.
after her. The next day, I calmed down a bit
So tell
and was
her.
about to call Blake when her phone started buzzing like crazy. I picked it up, and I was shocked to see it was Eli. Before I could answer, the call got disconnected and a text message appeared.
Sorry, I'm
I
tired.
did what you wanted. Leave me alone. My mind went blank, and I opened the call logs on Blake's phone to see multiple
Don't tell me the sister cheating. Don't tell me that they was like cheating on her.
calls to Eli. Suddenly, it all started making sense. Of course, Blake must have driven Eli away. No one hated him more than her. What's this? You don't understand. Oh, I understand everything perfectly.
Did you
You
break the
asked
phone?
Eli to dump me so you and Mom could use me as your servant all my life, right? Before Blake could even say more, I pushed her out and slammed the door in her face. I started packing
Careful
my
before she
bags and
faint.
stormed downstairs, only to run into Mom. What's wrong? Is Blake okay? Yes, she's fine, but I'm not, and I haven't been fine for a while now. But you don't care, do you? Of course I do, sweetie. Why would you
No, you
say
don't.
that? Because you never have. Not since we were kids. Carly, I knew you could take care of yourself, and you were the healthy one. And Blake, no, Mom, I was eating my feelings, and you didn't even see
Literally.
that. I got back to
It's
being
not funny.
healthy on my own. And you've stunted both my growth and Blake's. Hers by over coddling her, and mine by always holding me back to be her guardian. And now I'm done. I will go to
Period.
New York because I want to get away from you and Blake, and you can't stop me. I left home and booked a flight to New York. On my way, I called Eli and explained everything to him. He told me that he was
As you
proud of
should.
me for taking a stand for myself and welcomed me with open arms. We moved in together, and I was
Literally.
doing really well in my classes. Mom and Blake tried getting in touch with me multiple
Don't
times, and
answer.
even though I missed them, I needed my space. Eventually, they stopped calling. After graduation, Eli proposed to me, and I said yes. Life was going great,
Wow.
till one day I heard a knock on the door and opened it to see Blake and Mom. What are you guys doing
Yeah, I
here?
got the straight
Eli
cut now.
called us and told us about the engagement. Carly, I have a confession. It was me who convinced Eli to break up with you, not Blake. Wait, what? Eli never told me
Plot
that it was Mom
twist.
behind everything. I didn't want to stress you out more. I could see you missed your family, and this would have made you sad. But I saw the call logs and the messages on Blake's phone. I'd actually been calling him to apologize, but I guess he thought both me and Mom wanted him to dump you. And I don't blame him. I was always awful to Eli. I guess I was
Sure
just
was.
terrified of being on my own without you, but I drove you further away. I'm
Sure
sorry too,
did.
my baby. I just become used to having you around, always taking care of everything. And the thought of you going away for college crushed me. I was selfish and always burdened you with
My question is, what a new husband at?
too much. I hope you can find a way to forgive me. Thank you for finally acknowledging that. It might take me a while to really forgive you, but I'll get there. I won't lie. I have missed you guys. Then let's start with a hug.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you don't forget to like, subscribe, and have an amazing day. I just really love y'all, and thanks so much for watching. I am out. Peace. Mwah.